I recently realized that I was missing something super important in the front yard, and it was costing me opportunities to play with my kids and spend time with them and get to know them better. So, what did we do? We went out, we found the opportunity, and we started building together because that's what we just needed to do.
This is number one. 1, 2, 3. Slow. Thank you, Mom. How you doing, buddy? Right through. What we're trying to do is get it tight enough that it holds the goal in place. If I didn't actually hold it. Okay? Okay. Love you guys.
Of course, with kids, not everything goes to plan because their attention span is like 5 seconds. But the important part is that I actually want to present an opportunity for the kids to have fun, to understand what we're doing, have some ownership of the project, because this is something that hopefully one day they'll look back on and cherish as something important in their lives. Basketball hoops aren't the biggest end-all be-all of time in life, but being able to spend that time with family, playing against the brothers, playing against mom and dad, and building those relationships is what I want to do. 9 times out of 10, I want to default to video games. I love video games. But they need to have the opportunity to have other things, to have other ideas, other ways to germinate their process, basically. And being able to build together is awesome. I absolutely love building with them. But then being able to go and provide ourselves the opportunity to play against each other, to improve ourselves, to basically have steel sharpen steel, that's something that matters a lot to me. And I want them to understand this process as they get older, because that is what matters for them to become better people. They have to understand that it's not just going to be given to them. They need to work hard for some of this, but they also need to have somebody they can rely on. They need to have that support group that they can reach back to. And if that's family, that's family. And that's really what I want to be able to provide for them. So while I did most of the construction, I'm okay with that. They sat there, they learned for a little bit, then they went and played. And that's what little kids should do, in my opinion. But then it was time to set it up. And that was probably the most magical part. The one thought going through my head as I rolled this over was nobody's going to play with it. But watching one of my sons immediately go pick up the basketball and start shooting just made it feel like it was totally worth it. And then the day kind of went to where they wanted to go. So when their friends came home, I immediately thought that they were just going to leave. But instead, they decided to turn around and play a game against me. And that is the whole purpose of this, is finding that opportunity to bond with them. And I know as they get older, they're going to default to their friends.
And there's 3 of you
but
and only one of me.
Hopefully this will allow us to establish that communication at an early age, so we can always have something like this in the future. And that's really what this is for.
No, not underneath me, beside me. All right, it's on this. Should I put it on this side?
So as much as I want to teach them, sometimes I'm just going to have to relax and just enjoy playing with them. Because one day they will be out of the house. It's just be me and their mother and whatever pets we have. And as fun as that's going to be, I'm going to miss them. And I want them to know that they'll always have a place back home in the driveway playing basketball against their dad. Hey, thanks for joining today. I know this is a quick, short story, but I really hope that you took something from this, because the whole point of Epic NPC Dad is how these small moments in setting ourselves up for success matter in the long run in our relationship with our kids and our relationship with ourselves, our spouses, and everything. Because we can't always be the main character. Sometimes we have to be that NPC in other people's lives. And this is how we do it. So I'm Wes, and I hope this helped. Y'all have a good one.